Hi, Pastor Brian here with your Thriving Through Hope Devotional for December 19th, 2020. Do you ever wonder if God really understands what you're going through? Whether He knows what it's like to deal with stress and worry, health concerns, or a difficult teenager, losing a job, or working for a really demanding boss? Amazingly, God does. And Christmas proclaims this truth. See, the baby lying in a manger was God in the flesh. He became one of us. When Joseph was stressed and worried, the Christmas angel appeared to him in a dream to remind him, as well as all of us, of this truth, that we are not alone. In Matthew 1:23, we can read the words of this angel. And this is what he said. He said, "Look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Immanuel," which means God is with us. The God of creation became one of us. The writer of the book of Hebrews, said it like this: because God's children are human beings made of flesh and blood, the Son also became flesh and blood. For only as a human being could he die, and only by dying could he break the power of the devil, who had the power over death. Now, the writer didn't stop there. He goes on to say this in chapter 4. Since we have a great high priest who has entered into heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to what we believe. This high priest of ours understands our weaknesses, for he faced all the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. Friends, the God of the universe understands our humanity because he became one of us. God lived a human life, which means he understands my life. He understands your life. He understands my frustrations. He understands my concerns, my pains, and yes, even my brokenness. He understands humiliation because he was humiliated on the cross. He understands rejection because he was rejected. He understands sorrow because he was a man of sorrows. I love this quote by Dr. Brian Simmons. The beauty and majesty of Christmas is that Mary gave birth to Immanuel, to the God who became one of us. Immanuel, God with us. Now, at Christmas time, we tend to focus our attention on that baby in a manger, the human birth of Jesus. But there are two sides to Immanuel, God with us. One side of this Christmas truth is, yes, he became one of us. The other side of this Christmas truth is Jesus' deity, God with us. Not only was Jesus fully man, he was also still fully God. Theologians refer to this as that Jesus was the God-man. He was 100% man and he was 100% God. Immanuel, God with us, means we are not isolated from God. We are not alone. God is not some far away God that we can't reach. He's not a God that set things in motion and then left them alone for fate to take its course. He is a God who is with us. He put human skin on. He wore human clothing, but he was still fully God. He was the God-man. He experienced humiliation, rejection, and sorrow, but he was still God in the flesh. Immanuel, God with us. We are not alone. Do you feel alone this Christmas? Do you feel isolated? Are you afraid? Are you full of sorrow? He understands. And if you're feeling that way today, I want you to take heart and be encouraged by the words of K.T. Sim. This is what K.T. Sim wrote. The message of Christmas is that you don't need to be alone anymore, for Jesus has come. The baby in the manger is Immanuel, God with us. Here's my prayer for you this Christmas. My prayer for you this Christmas is that Immanuel will give you strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. For he knows and understands your life because he lived your life. Now go make it a great day.